How's it going, guys? We're back, but today we're doing something a little different. Today we're going to be painting bodies. Got a couple different styles I want to try out, plans. This is going to be my first time painting hard bodies and painting hard bodies in this style. I've always painted, well not always, but I painted a bunch of Lexan bodies for my Mini Z 128 scale cars and my 110 scale cars, like my Slashes and stuff. And since we are outside, as you can see behind me, got the dogs outside. It's nice out finally for now. There is still snow on the ground, but it is about like high 50s to 60 degrees outside, so hopefully good enough for paint to stick. You coming over, Ash? You wanna say hi? Say hi to the camera. Up. Say hi. Good girl. Good girl. All right, let's get throwing some primer on, and then go over the next steps with you, depending on if these dry in time today to do the next steps or not. I don't know. We're kind of gonna go along as it goes, or whatever you want to call it. So, be right back. All right, got all the bodies lined out. Got some Rust-Oleum filler primer. Hopefully this will help with the 3D print lines that are in the bodies. As you can see, I've got them rough sanded down for now. And then after we do probably 2 or 3 coats with this, we're gonna go over them again with sandpaper before we do our next coats. So get a little bit of this. Now the first coat, try to get on a little light, but I tend to have a heavy finger when it comes to spray paint. But I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking to get better than just a single solid color from the 3D print. I'm gonna try and get some more colors to them than just solid gray or white. Alright, I'm gonna put the camera down, I'll go over them. And let them dry. I'll probably do the second coat, and I'll see you guys when we start adding colors. Alright, so we've got these bodies dried out, lightly sanded down. I moved the other one because I don't plan on doing this color with that one. This is the Rusty Metal Primer. Haven't used this color, so we'll see how it comes out. Now this is going to be the same thing as the primer, first coat. Going to try to do a very light coat. Would help if I actually get it on the stuff I want to paint. Sorry if the filming is not the best. Kind of hard to paint and film. Oh wow, you can see that body already has magnets on it. Huh. And just like that, paint is dried. We're back inside. This one is the black with the blue underneath it. We got the white body with the rust colored paint underneath it. And then we've got the orange body, which did not come out good. This old paint I had was just lying around Figured why not try it, and it's no good. It's all cracked. It's weird. Just didn't come out good. So not gonna mess with this one. It was a good test though. Still learning how to paint and stuff. Sorry I didn't film every coat of paint. Just was starting to get a bit repetitive, being, you know, same step as putting the primer on. Just light coat, and then a heavy coat. Figured you guys got the point, so we didn't film it all. But what you're gonna want to do for this part is get your sanding stuff. Get your sanding blocks. They're just foam blocks, a little easy. Got 320 grit and we got a 400 grit. And then I also went with just normal sandpaper 320 grit so that I can get in smaller spots and, you know, around curves and stuff better. I did do a test spot on this body, and that's kind of what I'm looking to go for here in this body. It's just kind of a worn paint look. Want the blue poking through a little bit, but not all the way through. Same thing with this white body. Did a little test on it. Kind of what I'm going for. Not sure if I'll do more rust poking through or less along the rest of the body, but that's all. So let's get started. I'll show you guys a little bit, and then I'm gonna do the rest off camera, and then I'll show you guys the finished results. We're gonna start off with this body and just show you a little spot here. I already started to do some, just real lightly. Just pick an area and just start working it back and forth. And you want to be careful you don't go too much in spots. Like up here, I want to try to start avoiding now that that blue is really poking through, because you will go down to the primer or the plastic body very fastly. This paint is not as thick as you think, even with doing a couple heavy coats on top, which might be worth it to take your time, and whatever your undercoat is, like mine is blue on this body, might be worth to go and do a couple extra coats of that blue just to keep yourself from accidentally hitting your primer if you're using primer. There you go. You can see that didn't take very long to get down. So now I'm gonna go and do this whole body, and then I'll do this body. It's the same exact thing as we just did here on this one, and then I'll show you guys the finished results. And just like that, we're done. Was able to give this one some pretty nice patina. I actually like the way this one came out a lot. And this one, as you can see, on some spots it went a little too hard, but it's all part of learning. One thing I will say next time, and I'll recommend this for you guys as well, whatever color you're doing, like you're gonna sand down to, like on this one I did the blue, do that one with a couple extra coats, and then whatever your top coat is gonna be, for this one is black. I think next time I'm gonna do it really light so I don't have to sand as much of that off, because in doing that, that is when I went down to the primer on accident here and in a couple other spots like here, trying to sand that down the black down to get more blue in those areas. I accidentally went down to the primer and sanded the blue off that I was already at. But with all that being said, I'm not too upset about how these came out. I like them a lot. If you guys want to see more of this style videos, or really anything you guys want to see, let me know. Comment. I'm really open to trying new things out and videoing whatever you guys want to see. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.